And now to today's Politico briefing. White House Chief of Staff Bill Daley, a no-nonsense guy, has let his hair down. Well, virtually at least, with Politico's Roger Simon, who joins me now. We're not talking about that much hair, but we are talking about we're talking about a very unusual interview. What got into Bill Daley, except the fact that you guys have known each other for 40 years, and he obviously was really venting?
Well, he was, and I think he was trying to explain just what was happening. That it has been, in his terms, an ungodly 3 years, a brutal 3 years. I'm just reading
use the
my
term
own
brutal,
here.
Ungodly.
Incredible, difficult. And I think upon reflection, whether you hate President Obama or like him, you would have to agree that it's been a tough 3 years.
There were a couple of F-bombs in there, too.
There was at least one, a couple of S-bombs, but we deleted. I'm not sure people really could figure out what those words were.
But the fact is, there's a lot of frustration. Do you get the sense that it's Fortress Obama, the White House?
He says not. I asked him that. I said, are you embattled? He said, well, you know, people aren't going around with a hangdog look and their tails between their legs. He said maybe they should be, but they're not. He has said that the president, however, is acting out of a sense of frustration with Congress. And this is what is driving these plans we see every day for the president to exercise executive power and not just go around the Republicans in Congress, but the Democrats in Congress.
At this point, it's clearly a good strategy to go campaign Harry Truman style against Congress. Congress has a 9% popularity rating. The New York Times CBS poll this week. At the same time, do they have sort of the confidence that they've got the money, they know they'll have as much money as they need, that the Republicans seem to be in disarray, and that they've got a path to re-election? Or is it real gut check time that they know the eventual Republican nominee is going to have a lot of strength, and these polling numbers about the president's popularity and the loss of independence is a real problem?
I think it's the latter. I think it's gut check time. I mean, Daley says, look, last time Obama ran against a rather older candidate who had Sarah Palin on the ticket. He doesn't think much of Sarah Palin. A lot of excitement, and Obama only won with 53% of the vote. He said, look, no matter whom the Republicans nominate, it's going to be a very, very close election. Now, what he didn't say is that the popular vote, as we know, doesn't determine the president. And they've got a team in Chicago getting states to add up to 270 electoral votes. And they are much more concerned with individual state polls than these national polls we see.
Of course they are. And we have to remember, Bill Daley was the campaign manager for Al Gore. So he knows something about close elections.
Right. Absolutely.
And frustration and heartbreak.
Absolutely. Won by 500,000 popular votes, but couldn't carry Florida. Says the Supreme Court.
Said the Supreme Court. Thank you very much, Roger Simon. Great interview. Thanks for bringing it to us.